What's up guys, and welcome to this new video on the Wind Lounge YouTube channel. Today I'm here with Arnon Dagan. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Nice. We are here in Greece on Rhodos, and we have a blue rabbit with us. It's the free wave board from Futurefly. I think not so many information about this board out there, but this is actually one of the boards that a lot of customers are very interested in, because it's a more of a consumer board, not a high performance PWA board. And maybe we start by you explaining a little bit for what this board is made, what the purpose is.
Okay, so I guess the first thing is that calling it a free wave is not exactly like...
I made a mistake in the beginning?
No, it's not a mistake, but because, you know, it's in the free wave category, but when you think about it, what is free wave? Is it freestyle wave? Is it free wave?
Look, free wave for me is a guy that windsurfs a few times a year.
Yeah.
He goes to the Baltic Sea, for example.
Yeah.
Messy, chop, blah, blah, blah. And he's, wants to do some turns, some jumps. But for him, the straight line comfort especially is very important.
Yes.
That's for me free wave.
Yeah, so you hit the nail there. I'm a little bit more old fashioned.
Yeah.
I'm older. So we used to call it bump and jump.
Bump and jump.
You know, and this is exactly what this board is. This
is
a bump and jump board. It means that you have fun in any condition.
Yeah.
You are going fast. You know, the evolution of boards which go a little bit in waves was a little bit to go on the slower side.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more fins, the rails are much rounder. Normally the boards are a little bit shorter, and then you find yourself a little bit draggy in the water.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like the middle of the board is sticking and you're kind of drifting, instead of like what we used to have is that the board has a nice sharp rails in the back.
Yeah.
It sits on the back and it just like goes, and then you jump high. If you want to turn, it turns. It's not like the yellowfish waveboard, but it turns. It's a little bit narrower, it's a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It has the nose of Cyrano de Bergerac, which is not always that attractive.
Who is that? I never heard about him.
It has a bit of a nose, a kick in the nose. Yeah, if you don't know Cyrano de Bergerac, look at the movie with Gerard Depardieu.
Okay.
And we will, I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
The old guys of us, they know what it is.
Oh, I have no clue.
It's a guy that has the really, really big nose.
Okay, but the length gives the smoothness.
Yeah, length and a little bit more narrow.
And it's
right?
A
little bit more parallel lines.
Yeah.
Still beautiful round rails, but with a touch of sharpness in them.
You feel it straight away, yeah.
So if you go with a waveboard, with our waveboards, you would have a completely round rail. You won't find any edge.
Yeah, the waveboard is like pure radical waveboard.
Yeah. And this one, you can catch the rail. You can point.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. This thing is a lot of fun.
It's actually like, I don't know why I am like this, but I think it is like not a sickness, but it comes from being a slalom sailor, that you always want to use the high performance gear.
Yeah.
And I also realized this with slalom and free race sails, I'm not so sure what direction I want to go. But I used the yellowfish in the past. And then Niels in Tarifa, he used this one and he loved it so much. He was saying it was so easy. He was going upwind better than I was. He was faster than I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe also for me it's
it also saves you in the waves, Don't get me wrong, this thing goes in waves, but it saves you, It's a little bit, like with bigger waves or with onshore waves, you get the speed to pass the waves, no problem. You have confidence in a day that maybe with a waveboard, you would get stuck, you would not plane, And this thing is just blasting along.
Yeah.
And you...
I got scared so much. What the fuck? Because, sorry. I saw on the side of my eye that the person is here, and I was like, am I hallucinating? Yeah. Arnon's son is behind the board now.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, okay. It's just a lot of fun, and I hope we get the focus that we are supposed to get here.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of action.
Yeah, I'm dying to jump on it again because when I was testing the prototypes, I think I had some of the biggest jumps I ever had in my life.
It's a pity that you didn't film it,
Yeah, I was alone, and all of a sudden it became perfect for this board. I was switching between waveboards and this, and then it turned a little bit onshore.
Yeah.
I put this thing on. I was testing the fins, it comes with really nice carbon fins.
Okay. Yeah, we have them here. If you hold the board for a sec, I get the fins. No, we are selling a lot of boards in our surf shop, not just Futurefly. And the thing with most board brands is they're not giving good fins with the board. And this is very different also with the Freebird, you know, full carbon fins. And now I have the Blue Rabbit fins here. Unfortunately, I didn't try them yet myself. Neil said they're really nice. It feels like it's a set of really high quality carbon fins. Maybe you can...
They are. I'm sensitive to fins. I've been working with fins my entire career, surfing career. So I would not allow myself to just throw a couple of fins with a board. You know,
this is what most people get, you know.
The fin is so important. You know, it can make your experience very bad or extremely good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of percentages, you know, in the performance just in the fins. And yeah, we have amazing profile fins. The quality is very good.
Yeah.
There's a good layup. We tested very different layups in those fins to make them like very fast, but also with the correct profile. They need to twist correctly, you know, they need to bend correctly.
Yeah.
It's not just like something that you say, okay, I put it and that's it. So a lot of thought came into these fins, and it actually improved the performance of the board a lot.
Yeah, it's great because you don't need to buy extra carbon fins because it's like with almost any board that you buy, you get the cheap G10 fin with it, and then later on you buy for 200-300 euro a good fin or a good set of fins. And if you have that straight away, it's like with the yellowfish also.
Yeah.
You get quad fins actually.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Well,
and
you know, G10s can be. It's not a bad word, you know, or bad fin. G10 can work really well.
Yeah.
You know, with boards, with fins.
Okay.
There's many good G10 fins.
Yeah.
I like to work with the carbon fins because you can change the layup.
Yeah.
With G10, it's going to be like one stiffness and that's it.
Yeah,
that's
it's coming from
that's what you get.
From the CNC machine.
It comes from a CNC machine, which is good, but you have this one G10 material. It has its qualities, it has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know. But with carbon, you can really go deep into the development. You can really test the layups inside the fins.
Yeah.
You know, you can put a little bit of glass inside. You can put more carbon. You can make the twist better, the torsion better. You know, and we really work hard on this.
Nice.
And it's fantastic. I'm really happy with the fins that we make. The fins are made at the same factory that we make the boards.
Yeah.
So that factory, you can see the boards, the quality they are. So it's not a factory that allows itself to bring something bad out. It's just like high performance.
And you can sail or use the board with like a single fin. It's a little bit of a bigger one.
Yeah.
I think it's actually this one.
Yes, it is.
28 centimeters. Yeah. So you can, you know, write a message before you buy the board, whatever you want, because single fin is a little bit more free ride oriented.
Yeah, you get more speed with a single fin, more pointing ability, and with the thruster you get more the maneuverability, you know, better on the waves.
Yeah, it's really nice because you can also put 4 foot straps on the board. You can put them further to the outside, also in the back, so then it really becomes a free ride bump and jump thing.
Yeah, you can push when you put the foot straps more out, you can push more the rails with the feet, and then you get like you rail the board more, you get more speed out of the board.
Yeah.
Or when you put them in and you use like a 3 foot strap setup in the middle, it's more of the wavy style.
Yeah.
So does it all. I can't wait. Tomorrow I really hope.
Tomorrow we go. Okay, one more thing before we go to the quality, because I think it's always important with your boards to talk about that, can't be mentioned enough, is since you are the developer, the designer, about some features of the shape, because we don't talk about it, but some people are actually very interested in it.
Yes.
Maybe you want to give just in short, because some people also, they just want to know about the feeling, you know, but about the bottom shape and the deck.
Yeah, so we spoke before. The board is a little bit narrower.
Yeah.
A little bit longer. The rails are in between like wave rails and slalom rails.
Yeah.
All right. So they have a sharpness in them, but also a lot of curve. Mm-hmm. It's really a hybrid board. This type of boards are actually some of the hardest boards to make.
Yeah.
Because the person wants everything. I want to be fast. But I want to go in the waves as well.
Yes,
so
of
it's
course.
very difficult. It's a lot of time put in this board to make it the all-in-one kind of board. It's actually a board that you can have this just one board and you will have fun in almost any conditions. So this has a V shape, classic V shape.
It turns flat in the back?
No, it stays V.
Okay,
so the board can go rail to rail, and the board can sit on one side and just rail also and go fast. The tail is getting smaller, just behind the
there's like
the fins.
a edge,
So the water accelerates there. It also gives you speed and also turnability.
Yeah.
And the volume distribution is pretty even all around.
Okay.
So it's very clean. It's nothing too, radical.
Yeah.
It's just a clean, smooth volume distribution, and that's what you feel in the water as well.
Okay.
Very, very calm. You can push when you want. You can relax when you want. It's really an exciting board.
Nice. All right. Any specifics about the deck? But from I see, it's just very harmonic.
Yes, as I said, you can see the volume distribution.
Yeah, we will show close-up pictures also.
Yes, it has a little bit more volume when you put the sail on.
Yeah.
So it's nice and floaty.
Yeah.
But almost even, it doesn't go too thin.
The floatiness, I think, can't be mentioned enough.
Yeah.
On the old Yellowfish, it was really short.
Yeah.
And I'm not a good wave sailor, I sometimes had a hard time. We're 2.7 meters and you're 20 centimeters more, so assume that's way smoother.
Yeah, it's a classic bump and jump board.
Nice.
Classic for people that want to go fast, not to drag around, and to jump and to feel good. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, my personal, aside from the feeling of the boards and the performance side, my always favorite topic, the build quality. Like we talked about the fins, and with all of your boards, you straight away see and feel the quality, but most people don't get the chance because it's hard for us to manage to let everybody try. It's impossible for a smaller brand.
Yeah.
But what about the quality? How would you describe it? What is the construction? And maybe you can give some also just in short insights where the carbon reinforcements are and why the board is stronger, Because we always say the board is stronger, but people maybe don't trust it. They want to understand,
To explain it in the simplest way.
Yeah.
Where I said it before, when you go to the market, you simply choose the best ingredients. You look at every tomato, all these old ladies, and every single, fruit that you take, you see that there's that it's clean.
Yeah.
And then you make the best salad, right?
Yeah.
And this is exactly with these boards, So you have the RX, which is the sandwich material.
RX, okay, well, what is that?
RX is a condensed foam.
Okay.
So the board is made from foam.
Yeah.
And then
the core,
the core is foam, and then we stick in a vacuum, very very strong vacuum, in the process of the board, a more condensed form, more dense form.
Yeah.
This is called RX.
Okay.
And this is just like the fruits in the supermarket or the market. You can buy the best one, and this is what we do.
Okay.
It's made in Switzerland. The original RX form is made in Switzerland. It's actually a company that is called RX.
Yeah.
And then the carbon is from Italy.
Okay.
Wow. And all the ingredients, the filler is from New Zealand. All the ingredients of those boards are high quality, the highest quality possible to get in the market. And then you add to this the experience of our factory, which has a very unique molding system, which makes things very accurate.
Yeah.
So you don't get bubbles in the board. You don't get, the lamination is very, very clean.
It's different how they do it compared to 90% of the market. It's important to mention. Sounds a little bit fishy maybe to say it, but it's really like that.
It's different. It's like a boutique hotel. It's a boutique factory. It's not a massive factory. The quality control is much higher.
Yeah.
The ingredients are the best there is, ingredients on the market. And I think people start to get it, especially people that have our boards.
Yeah.
They start to realize,
that you cannot go back. This is a little bit hard.
The boards, they don't break, they don't get softer, they last for a very long time. And the shape, which is also a very important thing, it doesn't twist, you know, like a lot of boards, you know, after a while you jump on it, or it goes, sits in the sun, or you cook it in the car, you know, in a hot day, and you kind of lose the shape.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and those boards are rock solid, you know, the shape is going to stay the same.
Yeah.
Also, the boards are very accurate, like between two boards, you know, between each other, they will be very accurate.
Yeah.
Something that in other factories doesn't happen.
Yeah. I heard crazy
And the
stories
weight
about
is
it.
accurate. So, yeah, it's just a very high quality product.
Nice. Yeah, I can approve of that, guys. My old slalom boards, if I wouldn't, you know, throw them in the van sometimes, like.
I see how you treat me. It's even worse than me, and I'm pretty bad.
But look, I always did it, let's say, in a similar way with my van. And your boards, after 1 year, they look like new. The people come to me on the beach and they're like, "Oh, you got new boards again?" And I'm like, no, it's still the same.
Yeah.
And that's very, very different. But I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned something about this beautiful board. If you're interested, feel free to hit us up at the Wind Lounge. We're happy to give you full-on service advisory. If you're not sure, you can let us know. And thank you, Arnon, for the info.
Thank you, Mario.
Good job with the board.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Nice.
Cheers.